seconds off of Copenhagen Flames. It's so hard. But we're going to see their form as well as Evil Geniuses, and I think on a map like Dust2 to kick things off in this best of one, I think that's definitely a good place for EG to find themselves. I think it's honestly the best case.
However, of course, we have that change in T-Spawn, and that is a significant change because it gives the CTs a lot more leeway to make some outrageous plays, as we saw from from Karrigan rather, recently on Dust2, and Stanislaw or Stanisław for the Poles will be keeping the CTs honest and trying to make sure that nothing's going on. But again, one thing I think about that change, I think it's gone a bit too deep in that it's harder to get on. I don't think you can get on that box anymore, where you could hop up and have an AWP spot in those boxes, which would allow you to keep an eye on short as well, because from T-Spawn, of course, you cannot see short. So Evil Genius is a giant question mark. We don't know what their prep's been like. We don't know how they're feeling coming into this. I was looking on Google News search to try and find an interview with them. I couldn't find one on HLTV. So they're going to have to answer all our questions on the server.
Well, so far, very slow opening from EG. I see Brokey taking a look on Catwalk. So at this point, FaZe have all the info, and it's going to be very difficult for Evil Geniuses to break this B defense because everybody's basically here. The flank is coming as well. They have to hit the shots very quickly, and so far it's not looking all that great there. Just Breeze remaining, and he will get taken down as well. EG made to look foolish in the opening rounds here in this best of one.
Some people have commented that, of course, the teams in the challenger stage will be coming into this hot, as they've had a lot of CS to play. And I'm sure that the other teams would have been scrimming each other as well, but of course it isn't the same. You don't have that pressure. You can be more aggressive than you may otherwise be in scrims and just try things that you wouldn't normally. The PCWs, the practice clan wars. Oh, there's a miss Molotov. No harm done though. Brokey has the angles. Starters, you mean to go on FaZe Clan. So again, Evil Geniuses will be taking it slowly. Cirque's on the Scout, and the Scout can be a nice warm-up for the AWP later on as well. The increased movement speeds, it's nice to snap people with it. Maybe this Scout will be telling of what we can expect in this game to come.
And the Grebo Catwalk, very typical. Playing for that plant on the A site. So far, FaZe are being very patient, and they don't really have to be all that aggressive in finding information here. To move up Catwalk is spotted by Karrigan. Just going to plant himself on the site, and with that smoke can just stay in position with the MP9. Oh no! Up on the box, Cirque ready for that one, and that's going to prevent them from being able to hold the site. And oh my goodness! Okay, Breeze with another headshot now makes this round look actually winnable. Oh! But there's a double from Twist as they go for the plant. Absolutely denied. Breeze last player standing. Oh my God! Breeze with the deagle. Where did that come from?
I wondered if they would wait for the smoke to go, but hey, that is quite the statement from Evil Geniuses. They are ready, and you have to land those headshots with the deagle. Breeze making it look easy. That is a fantastic second round from Evil Geniuses. Went way further than we could expected. The double HE as well, and they still turn it around with the Desert Eagles. And now Twist will be on the Scout for FaZe Clan. Well, that's promising. You know, I really didn't want to put EG in 0-3. I really didn't. Even with the lack of information, I just thought the best of ones is like it's the perfect storm. Oh, and a Karrigan now looking to get some revenge with the Desert Eagle. But the problem is, I just don't know who else to put. Like, there's no obvious choice. There's no really obvious choice. Some people would say Mal, but, you know, that's only part of the audience. Breeze will get his bell rung as well. So this is not really going the way Evil Geniuses were hoping for, but he will be able to retain the map control. Brokey making it to the car position.
There's a deep cat smoke. Oh, okay. Some damage can definitely still be done here by the Scout on Twist and Deagle and Brokey, but it looks like EG are doing a good job to avoid them. Moving towards that very open B site. This game is already just wild. Some of the shots that the two teams are exchanging here on the server is certainly impressive. I mean, that round though from Breeze, unbelievable. The back and forth in kills and the way in which he won that. Given how we've seen the Deagle look all week, that was just extremely unexpected, because we've been seeing many a whiff, James, in the previous stage with the Deagle. Many a whiff.
We saw loads of whiffs with the Deagle. Like it's the headshot or it's nothing in 80% of cases, I would say at this point. You're just not going to have, like, your window of opportunity is so small in a professional match. You've got to land that headshot, and Breeze is ready for him. It's coming relaxed, but very sharp indeed. That's a promise. He's a man with many highlights under the EG banner, and there's another one for him. But we're all looking at that result. I would love to know the percentage of pickers that would be wrecked, like the 0-3, if EG win this BO1.
Yeah, they have to be one of the most commonly chosen 0-3 teams. I think, what was the other one we were talking about? That would be Mouse Sports. A lot of people picking Mouse Sports as well for that 0-3 slot. Very difficult to put the team in there, but I mean, EG definitely, it has to be the most picked 0-3. Well, into the next round we go, and not too much to work with here for FaZe. Yet again, of course, on that save. Scouts and Deagles remaining. Oh, Carrigan does get some damage there, but Obo survives.
Yeah, I don't expect too much trouble for EG in this round. But these rounds are good just to see where the coordination lies. You know, they like the slow pace, the methodical start to these rounds. That's what we've seen early on. Simple stuff, simple but effective. Smoke grenade on the corner of long to isolate the fights. Broky finds himself looking for an ace in an eco round, and that's not going to happen. 3-1 for Evil Geniuses, turning things around very quickly on FaZe Clan, who will be on the bye in round number 5. 5 M4s now. There'll be no AWP in this round for either squad. AKs and Galils versus 5 silenced M4s. Normally we would see, you know, I say normally, but before the M4 update, we would see a mix. But mostly M4A4s, but just 5 silenced M4s on deck.
I don't know, I'm feeling bad about my 0-3 choice now, James.
but who else do you go to? That's
I know.
Like, it's a perfect storm.
It is very difficult. And it's going to be difficult in this round for FaZe as well. 5 M4s on deck. We've got EG looking to go for a contact into this B site. We've got Stan there, you can offer that smoke there for the push into B.
Oh, too late for the grenade. You've got to have the crossfire of your teammate. Rain's got one flash. He could throw through the window, but that might not even be required at this point. Rain will be here to help out. There's a great flash bounced off the wall. Spots Stanislaw as well and resets his position. A common one, but Stanislaw doesn't quite have the angles, and he knows that more players are coming. 2 kills, but that will be quite handily dealt with by the first 2 players on the B bomb site. Rain coming in to stop the push later on as well. It's exactly the round that FaZe Clan needed after getting wrecked by that Deagle.
Yes. I feel good again about the pick. But here we go. We've got EG just going for just a burst play onto the B site in that round. They're going to be interested to keep an eye on how things develop in terms of their approaches in the early round. Of course, another buy coming through here, featuring the AWP on Cirque. So certainly an advantage to be had. You know, Maniac on the desk talking about the importance of an AWP on this map. And Cirque, obviously, an absolutely iconic AWPer. So we'll see what he can do. Rain coming back to mid as EG starts to take control of Catwalk. Got to clear Catwalk on these defaults, and once you've got that Catwalk control, we may either see, you know, the A long take or pressure into mid. No response so far from FaZe.
I can see some repositioning towards the B bomb site. Twist playing the off angle, and it looks like a mid to B smoke will be deployed. See what the response is. Olofmeister falling back, looking to jiggle now. So we've got a 3-0-2 set up here, more or less, for FaZe Clan. Although Rain does have eyes towards mid. No longer does he, as he moves to the graffiti position. Goose position, excuse me. It is graffiti though, isn't it? Kind of half right. 4 players on short now. 25 seconds with which to try and get a bomb plant. Carrigan's on long, but he has no utility. He can't offer any flashes behind his teammate. They just have to frag out. They've got no more help, really, as he has to keep an eye on the long doors where Breeze is creeping, and now the numbers game comes through, or does it? Rain with 2 and Brokey with 1. Obo on the side. Got to jump down to catch the bomb, though. I don't think he gets back to the site in time. And Breeze is on an island, 1v2, but they won't give him the kills he's looking for. An expensive round for FaZe Clan, but they will win another one and tie the score.
Yeah, very well done. And that's going to indeed tie it all up, as you say. And it's been very back and forth to begin with, but it feels like Liquid are kind of poised to start pulling away here. Obviously, being able to continue onward now, having Brokey on the AWP.
Carrigan!
What about Carrigan? Oh, he was leaving him hanging. I was looking at the monies.
There was an AWP in that round, actually. I must have misread the HUD, but Cirque's AWP was collected from the A bomb site there.
This is a good early start from FaZe, though. They lock down the A long control. Might get a delayed peek here. Oh, beautiful from Cirque. Takes down Carrigan. And that's a beautiful early win, because FaZe are gonna have to now investigate. You can see Rain having a quick check there, but it's quite a long push to reclaim that ground. So just going to hold the car position for now, but A-Long is a complete question mark. So as far as FaZe are concerned, it could either be A or B at this point.
I wonder if Rain's going to try and make a play towards long to find out, but it's not going to come in time, I don't think. Olofmeister's alone. They could line up for him, though. Trying to reposition now, holding some off angles. Spots the bomb. 2-man sprayed and running out of bullets. Trying to get a third. He will squeeze a third one out of it. With Twist to come in for 2. They're holding the bomb sites. They're getting a lot of kills. Just the 2 players who are holding B or A are getting 2 or 3 kills and really cutting down the numbers for the cleanup later on if it's required. But that is another stronghold for FaZe Clan. If they lost that round, it was likely to be eco territory, so that's a very key win in a best of 1.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I mean, I just loved the movement of Olofmeister. If you look at how he was controlling his angles, and it was just really awesome to see how efficient it is.
There's the fast boost for sure. One must know, you don't go straight into the corner there, so look at that one in the demo. Sorry to cut you off, Dan.
No, yeah, it's just a fast, long take here for EG, and so they've managed to steal it away from FaZe, but it's given by FaZe. They're just playing a very passive game so far, James, and like you were mentioning, that seems amazing for FaZe, because when push comes to shove and EG move into a site, that raw defense coming in from FaZe has been pretty excellent each and every time so far.
They've got 2 AWPs, FaZe, and they're both on the A bomb site, which is pretty fun. Although Twist is in the rotation position now. Smoke to obscure some vision. Love to see the stack behind the smoke as well. Catch players off guard, making their way towards short later on. From either team, of course. We reached the 1-minute mark, and FaZe Clan are just patiently waiting, as EG have been in long for quite a while. Their rotators have come through as well, so it will be 5-man on road. There's no sniper rifle for EG, but as we have seen, they are very warmed up.
Yeah. FaZe could have pushed B a long time ago. EG could, I mean, as far as they're concerned, all this could be known, and Brokey seems quite ready for this push as they start to make their way across. Rain's going to toss a nice AT, and that should do some good damage, chip damage onto 3 players. Brokey still by that Gandalf position. High flash by Rain to allow himself to pressure even more, just delay the plant as much as possible so that rotation can come on through. Oh no, the bomb's going to go down in a forward position, and there's not much time left. In fact, there's going to be no players left. Great hold again here from FaZe, and they are matching the pace really well of EG, because EG are playing so slow, James.
That flash from Rain came in absolutely clutch, because that looked really, really awkward for FaZe Clan. They had no idea how close EG were, and for the positions they had, it became very awkward very, very quickly. Brokey kind of stuck in the corner, but Rain offers the flashbang, which allows Brokey to swing and get a frag up close. I'm not sure who it was who was pushing him, but that flashbang came in real clutch, allowed him to hold position, cut the numbers yet more. Bomb dropped near the short plant, and again, another stronghold in the end from FaZe Clan. So again, positionally, they were very concerned about short. They didn't know if it was a split, but they were able to pull things out. But again, the coordination is good to see. That flashbang, very, very key, and of course the frags as well. Silence them Force putting in work now as FaZe Clan move to 5 to the 3 of EG.
So I would expect that on the next buy rounds from EG, we might see a much more explosive pace from them, just to kind of break it up from what they've been doing. And Karrigan trying to get cheeky in this round with that mid push. They are against pistols, so you know you can take some of those early risks. It's always nice to get the information, but Karrigan knows not to be too reckless. Karrigan is a player that has a good balance, generally speaking, of recklessness. He has almost that sense of control to hit the chaos that he creates. He'll just do some, like he'll get that intuition that just tells him, I have to push this very aggressively, just seemingly random times, but his experience is great with that. Yeah,
you've got to be very aware of the, communication is key. Information, what the tendencies of the players are, the behaviors and so on, that your team can glean. And just knowing when you have an opportunity, and Breeze with the Desert Eagle, I don't think he's missed a shot today with the Desert Eagle. Another opening for him. Brokey knows players are close, he can raise the line. We can see the rotation coming through, but have a look at the radar. There are players above him, and he could go down here. Hiding behind the smoke for the time being. Oboe, not so sharp with the Desert Eagle so far. And it'll be 2 players dropped, which again is still good impact for EG as they try to send FaZe Clan back towards Eco territory. They'll be back on the buy now. Stanislaw's on the scoreboard, 1-4-7 at the moment. Breeze in the lead with 10, and we can find Rain with 10 as well on the CT side.
Yeah, and it seems extremely straightforward so far for FaZe. They've not really needed to sweat at all to win some of these rounds. And I mean, we're going to have a fast, long pressure coming on through. That will be Rain having to back away from that. But the Molotov's going to be good for the kill. And Rain will get out of there without losing any health whatsoever. Quick flash over the top and a boost on Elevator will get Brokey back into position. And it's a 4v4 early on. So that's progress for EG. They've got long control, but they need to build out of this. And the AWPs, I feel like, will be problematic.
Some meaty grenades. Now, I don't know if FaZe realized that no one's on short. I don't know if they saw the trajectory of that incendiary, because they don't have long, they don't have short, which is very troublesome. They're on an island as far as they're concerned on this bomb site. You can see Brokey looking to make some inroads towards that short position because they need something from this. We did see the kill on long as well to just thin out the crowd a little for EG. Breeze with 9 HP will take the AWP now, as he can't really take a fight anymore. Olofmeister up close, holding on to short, but is he ready for... Oh, the timing! Oh, he looked away. That's a desk punching moment. There's some sound cues for Brokey. In the meantime, FaZe trying to rotate through towards B. We've got Oboe having a look, though. And that's a very important kill for Rain, going straight through the smoke, and maybe they can make it to the site in time. We'll see if Breeze posts up. No, Rain is just killing everybody at the moment, apart from Cirque in this round. 1 versus 2, checking if the site is clear. One player behind him has got the sound cues, knows he's by the car. Twist can choose to cross if he wants to. Brokey will deny, Brokey will chase, Brokey will delete.
Brilliant stuff there from Rain. That extra kill just making it into a 1 versus 2 as opposed to the 2 versus 2, or well, 3 versus 2 at that point. Rain dying for that is huge. What a play to go for it. And it basically makes it impossible for Cirque.
14 kills in 7 rounds for Rain.
Yeah, he's crushing it. He really is.
That's insane.
It's incredible. And again, EG, they're not winning the tactical or strategic game at all right now, and they're also getting kind of crushed in some of these... I mean, outside of that, some of the early rounds moments with Breeze, they're getting pretty crushed in the individual battles. And here they go charging into Olofmeister into mid. Brokey with the trade frag as well. Will they be able to get more than 1 here in terms of kills? Yes, Breeze with that Deagle. Absolute menace. So will it be enough to turn this one around? The bomb goes down. And it's all on to Breeze, really, it feels like at this point with this Deagle.
Can confirm he's missed a shot of the Dead Eagle. Rain, what are you doing? This man's gone absolutely nuclear. 3.4 KD.
17 kills
He's
already.
got 3.4 KD in the first half. My God.
He's loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, what? Imagine being in FaZe's shoes right now. You're absolutely owning EG. It's crazy. This must feel so free for them right now. If you look at how the performance is on the server, EG are being bested in every single department at the moment. Mr. Outnumbered.
What does that mean?
Good old Karrigan. What a character. Carrigan also with one of the more, I would say, the more special legacies in Counter-Strike as well. His whole thing, if you are not familiar with him, is just joining international lineups and just making them into world beaters. Just finding a way, entering a lineup with a bunch of new players. He's done it multiple times at this point, more so than anybody else. One of the most legendary IGLs we have in modern CSGO.
So much more, but so much before that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, going back to TSM days.
And then before that in 1.6 as well.
A lot of history for Mr. Carrigan.
Yeah. And going back into the game now, we have Carrigan sitting on a long control. EG putting more focus towards Catwalk. And again, you know, FaZe have been playing very reactively, very patient, very passive. They allow EG to take some of these positions, and then they just sit on the sites, they slowly adapt their positioning. But generally, it's just good reads of the maps that is really keeping FaZe ahead of the game.
Instant response. Rain dropping to CT immediately after spotting players on short. And a takeoff short is the most standard thing on Dust2 for the T side.
Breeze just missed the timing.
4 players heading towards long. So we've got 3 on A currently for FaZe, and they're playing outside of the B bomb site. Well, that's a beautiful smoke from Carrigan. Now you can body block if they try and make a play. This is going to kill so much time. And where can they really go without giving sound cues away? They've got 4 players up. They may have to throw a molly behind the door. And there it is from Breeze. And they're going to be forced to rotate, which means Carrigan's going to get the sound cues. So surely more rotation can come in. 20 seconds on the clock for Evil Geniuses to get the frags and take the site and plant the bomb. We're asking a lot now. That smoke was absolutely crucial. Rain again with a multi-frag. And it's 9-3. Utterly denied by utility.
Sorry to interrupt you, James. I was just going to say, when they actually finally started pushing in, because as you said, they got deflected by the smokes on long, they didn't even have actual time to win the round at that point.
Yeah, they don't have time to rotate without telegraphing their intentions. They have to run.
So they're not creating any points of pressure that forces a fight before they have to go into the side take, right? And so they're just killing time, and we'll see a long challenge coming through this time, and Carrigan will go down. So that's a good early victory. 5 versus 4. This is one of the better positions EG have had. You know, normally you allow the CTs to reset their positions and they'll usually make an info play. This might be unexpected because Olaf has actually found a timing up mid, and they may have expected the info play to come through the B tons. That's more typical.
We've seen previously that EG will just sit on long for a while. They are speeding up though, and Olafmeister could have a crucial flank. There's another support flashbang for Rain. It'll buy some time at least, not looking to swing behind it. He eats a second one from his teammate, but this is allowing Olaf to get closer to those long doors. Rain's been dropped on the site though. Twist has to be careful because we've got an elevated position. Down he goes, and this makes Olaf's flank a lot more weaker. A nice burst. Has he been spotted? Mihu will do better than that and swat him. Cirque lurking in the lower tunnel now, as Brokey is 1 versus 4. Not really anywhere he can go. I guess he will try and win the round now because he's got no other choice. Not going to happen for him. And I think a takeoff long will be crucial for EG in these last rounds, just so they have something.
Yeah.
And they don't fall victim to smokes like they did in the round prior.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's something that is really key because, you know, you can get a lot of nades over the top. It costs the CTs quite a lot to hold on to it if they really want to try to do that. And you can get those early engagements. You at least create like information pressure when the CTs are lacking that info. So suddenly it does a lot for you as a team, and that's a good opening pick again. They'll take down Carrigan. So it's a similar start to the previous round, except previously they got long control. At this instance, Twist still has position on long. So FaZe at least have information as to what's happening for now.
Young man Obo heading towards Brokey. Oh, that's a flick you can't afford to miss. And Obo's going to take position. I think he might really has got an opportunity to take the A bomb site now. Let's not forget they got a frag on long earlier, but Twist is on long. However, FaZe can have lost all other position. We'll see if the AWP rotates. Rain and Brokey creeping through the smoke actually, and Olafmeister as well, but that would be the most awkward of retakes from downstairs. Look at all the numbers on short. They are ready for a play to be made. But Rain is still going to kill Cirque. My God, 20 kills in this half, Rain, but he needs more if they are to win this round.
Yeah, Brookie's going to take down one more as well. It's getting a little bit easier. Stands on the side still. He's going to lose his teammates. Rain keeps killing everybody. And it's going to be just now down to Ovo in the 1v2 as he sprays away on top of the smoke. The spray continues, but it's Brokey to get the last say in that one. 9-4, soon down to 10-4.
No. I don't think he's got it. We've cut off too far. He doesn't have a defuse kit, and he's got 2 seconds. It's going to be a very close one indeed.
Oh.
Okay, he has got it.
Okay.
Let's be careful about those bomb diffusers.
Absolutely. And we're up to how many kills now for Rain? 21 kills.
21 for 8.
My God.
My God.
Breeze is trying to get there. He's 15 for 9.
That's a very difficult retake to do. 3 players standing on short above you, creeping around smokes and such. Very impressive retake by FaZe Clan, who go from strength to strength on Dust2. This time Karrigan won't get picked, but I like that he's not being conditioned to be more careful. He's still going to do his best Karrigan impression. Well, not impression, he's Karrigan. Anyway, Rain is going to get some sound cues in T-spawn. Nice molly. Spot stand, and that's the bomb as well. So good map control for Rain. He can just fall back and they can enjoy control of the short position again, which is key. Short needs to be taken in most cases.
I just love the pressure from FaZe. It's pretty safe pressure. It slows everything down. They still have long control, do FaZe. So they know that there's very little that EG have at the moment on the map. Maybe be tons, and now finally starting to get some cat control. Pop flash comes through, threatening middle, but Rain is here, posted up, and looking to own absolutely everybody. EG finally making their way into catwalk. That slow pace continuing. So now 50 seconds left in the round. They've got that cat control. So what's the next move? Do they go for the mid drop, and then they can kind of fall back into an A split?
You can see Brokey's by the car, and it looks like the split is on. They have short, they're heading towards long. So this time FaZe Clan are quite out of position. They are more committed to that B bomb site. Brokey may go for a second one. It's a perfectly timed flashbang, but I don't see any kill on a kill feed. An opening in the mid now, and they may try and solve something towards the B bomb site, but oh, they're losing players everywhere. Karrigan trying to stay alive, unsure as to what is happening in that short area behind the boxes now. He's not going to be able to do anything. So maybe there's a 5th round in this for EG. Indeed there is. 5-10 at half-time in favor of FaZe Clan, of course. A huge half for Rain, but there's plenty of work to do for both teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think you could really tell that the T side there was very basic from EG, just playing a very slow pace the whole time. And what happens when you do that is that there will be some elements of gambling which can sometimes work in your favor and sometimes work against you. We saw both of those things. We saw it working for them and working against them, evidenced in that first half. But at the same time, you're not really taking as many plays and making as many decisions. So it's just seemed quite basic from them, and FaZe look quite comfortable overall. So we'll have to see if on the CT side, EG will be able to assert themselves more on the map, because I think that's going to be necessary to defeat FaZe here, especially with the lead that they have. But it starts with the pistol, and as we move into this second half, we'll see if Rain with the PT50, he's been raid bossed, if he'll be able to keep the terror going.
Numbers, elevated numbers as well. Some high, some low. Cirque doing some damage. Still alive somehow. Had a second opportunity, and we have a 3-on-3. EG really need to win pistols based on what I have been able to look at on their stats, but this one doesn't look likely. However, it is a pistol round. You just need to land that one shot. There's the first one of 3 that Obo needs. Heading towards Twisted and Karrigan. Now they know where he is. Karrigan, he just doesn't give a monkeys, does he? He's not going to play that 2 versus 1. He's going to do his Karrigan. He's just going to go forward. He's going to be aggressive.
That is crazy, because I feel like if he loses that duel, it's like, it feels pretty irresponsible, and we would definitely be feeling a little bit... We would probably be calling Karrigan out a little bit if he just dies there. But hey,
I think he's getting to, in terms of the plays he makes, it's kind of like when you look at classic Fnatic and the space that JW was given to do things that didn't necessarily make sense, but could win you matches. I think Karrigan's in a similar position.
Yeah.
Where you just got to let him be Karrigan, essentially.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not going to go right.
Yes.
But like the plays we saw where he was running top mid in the last Dust2 and so on, he wins like a lot of rounds.
Yeah.
By just not respecting his opponent.
There's an element at the very elite level of competition, where kind of playing the unexpected spots that are like actually minus EV everywhere else is actually going to be a positive thing to do, because it's very unexpected at the pro level. So you can really, that out-of-box thinking from Karrigan is certainly valuable. And we'll have the mid-take coming through here now, and there's pistols to worry about. Obo first man up, and will go down very quickly. The MP9 also not finding what it needs to here. Breeze in the back with the deke. He can't get it done either, and 1 by 1, EG not finding damage in this round. Somehow, FaZe surviving so far with all 5 players. That is a huge boon to their economy, of course. And for EG, we will definitely need to see Cirque on the AWP as soon as possible.
Yeah, man. EG and losing both pistols, not the best of combinations at present. It's really going to make things hard for them.
It's crazy too, because of course you've got Rain, who's just really fragging just really effectively. And if you know, combining that with how well the team looks in terms of just the synergy, it's a really scary prospect. So far, FaZe are just playing a really good level, and we've seen it before. You know, with all of that said, we've seen it before. A team in EG's position finding ways to turn it around, especially on this CT side, if they're able to get their economy in check. But unfortunately, it's just not working out like that at the beginning, at least, of this second half. Another save is required for EG. And then that's going to give them only a couple rounds to play with.
Yeah, just doing it the hard way. But it was always going to be hard for EG at this major.
Rushing mid as well. Oh, maybe they can isolate Rain and steal his gun. But he looks like he's in a pretty safe spot, actually.
I'm not sure if they're close enough to hear his footsteps. He is moving away now. We can see Stan having a look-see. I think Rain has detected something. But with his teammates on the B bomb site, I guess it's a decision to make on if you want to fall back or not. But he's up against USP, so I think maybe he's just like, ooh, 30 bomb.
Yeah.
Just going to chill here by the football. 27 kills at present. Mihi will look to offer him a 28th opportunity. Denied.
Yeah, nice shots with the deagle there, and I mean, if they can get this next kill, they can maybe steal away the weapon. It's going to be tough. There's more bodies coming to deny the pickups.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Denied. 13-5, and this is where the game begins on the second half for EG. Looking to see them bust out the AWP, and indeed Cirque is going to pick that one up. But again, the question now remains, are they going to be able to find a way to bring themselves about to some victories here and string them together? Of course, again, there's only 2 rounds. That is room for error. It's basically no buffer for error.
Karrigan up to shenanigans immediately. Pop Flash is lined up for a takeoff long, but FaZe Clan are invested in the B apartments at the very least. The B halls, should I say.
Oh, you're right about the shenanigans here. Karrigan's just walking out mid. Love that. Oh, he's found a timing too on Mihu. He's got a better angle, but Mihu is so ready for it. Very well done by him.
What is their read of the B bomb site now? With Mihu moving back to the mid position. Nothing untoward there, but they may feel like they have an opportunity, and they are starting to move in, taking the off angles away. And hey-ho, it's Rain with his 28th kill. Obo still on the site, but they're not going to go crazy. Olaf Mice are looking for rotation. There's someone in the T-spawn as well, and his patience is going to be rewarded. Cirque now with the AWP by these double doors. Tries to avoid the flashbang, but goes back and eats it. Shows his presence with nothing to show for it. Cirque and Obo now, the last 2 remaining versus the 4 of FaZe Clan, firmly in control. Bomb maybe headed towards the A bomb site, but Cirque may still have something to say about this, and they're holding things down. They've tied up the numbers.
Rain's back at it again. That's another kill for him. It was brilliant. Even though Twist went down, that suggested to EG that they were going B. So or rather, yeah, it's going B. So it bought them so much time to get position on A. Obviously, Rain then gets a very good position for that frag in CT. So in such a good spot now, FaZe, to close this one down. Here swings Obo to try to save it. It's going to be quick. He's going to be perfect. But it's Rain. It's Rain with 30 kills. My God, this guy is owning them right now.
Final boss of Dust2 today, it looks like Rain. Giving Evil Geniuses nightmare mode in their first game at the Major, the Legend stage. Some people feel that the Major starts here. Starting very painfully for Evil Geniuses at the moment.
They're just, I mean, FaZe did so many things really well there in that last round. We don't really have too much time to talk about it, but they're just, they are playing a really good T side. The amount of play they had against their opponent's rotations in that last round was awesome. Ooh, Breeze again.
Why does it look so easy?
He does make it look like the old Deagle, whereas everybody else over the last few days.
The classic skin helps as well. Maybe he needs to buy a Blaze again. Maybe that's the key.
Oh, down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
You can't kill him.
4v3. We've got a desperate push from Mihu. Lands the crucial shots, and there might be a rifle for him to collect. Indeed, there is. Breeze on the way as well. Coming in from the back as FaZe Clan make their way into the B bomb site. Cirque with a headshot through the door onto Twist. And maybe there's a chance yet for EG as they find themselves in a 1 versus 3. But Brokey, he's got 1 minute on the clock to find these remaining 2 players. 41 HP for Brokey, down to Cirque as well, and Mihu will just about clutch the round for EG. Man, down to the wire, but they keep FaZe Clan off of match points.
Yeah, but that really hurts the money. That hurts the money a lot. Maybe it doesn't matter at this point, but still. They really made that one painful. Good stuff, though. Of course, that was off of the back of just, some Deagles and so on. So, EG showing that they have, a lot of individual skill. It's just that they're not being as well set up to succeed as FaZe are setting themselves up to succeed. And we've got, that 4-man opening towards the long position here to just guarantee that long control. And they're not expecting a rush timing towards B. And the question is, are they looking to take Catwalk here? Okay, they're going back to some mid-positioning, but Rain's pushed out. He might just catch them.
I wonder if his shoulder was maybe seen by Mihu there.
Going beyond the molly. He knows he's got a timing, but it's a bait effectively. Karrigan there, ready to trade it.
Yeah, Obo's in trouble, alone on the B bomb site, trying to play it around this smoke, but there is a significant gap in it. He's looking for it, and now they know where he is. The bomb's been dropped, those Twist, but I think Karrigan's near the bomb, and there's a kill from Olofmeister. Very key kill. Brokey now in an awkward position as the bomb needs to be rescued. Indeed, it will be, but have a look at this. Shotgun mode. That will reveal his position, but he's also slowing things down. But then again, the bomb hasn't been planted just yet, so it's currently inconsequential. But now the timer has started, and Brokey's still here with no support, no flashes for his teammates to throw for him. Trying to be baited by Breeze as Stanislaw makes his way forward. He must realize what's going on, but he can't do much about it. And that gives a man advantage for EG.
Yeah, this is a really good opportunity for this retake to happen now, but are they going to be able to guess right on these positions? Olofmeister there by the big box. He's going to be the cover. Karrigan, oh, it's a beautiful series of frags. Team play on point for FaZe.
Match point. First map of the day here on the A stream in the Legend stage of the PGL 2021 Major. Starts in Bucharest, finishes in Stockholm. See you there. If you got tickets, sold out for the weekend. Great coordination from FaZe Clan. Something we always look for. Olofmeister looking sharper now. People have been mentioning his recent stats and so on, but he's having a performance here. But it is quite a significant scoreline.
Yeah.
Not the highest pressure on FaZe right now.
Then my 3-0 pick. What about you, James?
I think I left it on... I'll put G2 late on.
Okay.
Just as a gamble, because the 3-0 pick is a gamble pick. But anyway, FaZe now charging into the B bomb site, playing the numbers game. Stanislaw blind by the car. He's good for once. His support has been dropped, and so has he. 3v4 retake with 2 smokes. No mollies, no flashes for Evil Geniuses. Nothing to put around the bomb site. Maybe they can find something on the outside. Twist with a disgusting angle, and surely Obo is doomed. He's only got an MP9 to play with.
Yeah, very tough. And look at this cover that Twist has. Better angle. We'll take down Obo. It is just meant to be here for FaZe. It looks like Mihu trying to make his way through the window. And it's multiple players. Oh, beautiful pick onto Rain. They're trying to do it, but they just can't. It's just too much. 16-6. Absolutely epic showing from FaZe. Dominance effectively from start to finish.
Yeah. We saw some brief highlights with the Deagle from Breeze, but apart from that, it was all FaZe and all Rain. At least 20 kills in that first half, going beyond the 30 bomb in that one as well. He got so